Welcome back to From Vinyl to Streaming, Tunes Through Time with Abby and Judy. I'm Abby.
And I'm Judy.
How you doing, Judy?
I'm good. How about you, Abby?
I'm good.
How's everything going? How's the running?
Good. Nothing too
exciting. Give everybody
exciting.
an update on your running.
Nothing too exciting yet. Last week kind of was lame. I don't know. It was a deload week, so I wasn't very motivated. But this week, we're doing good. Back on it.
What's
Not
your longest run this week?
My long run this week is 11 miles. So we're going to hit double digits, which is crazy. Crazy.
What's a half marathon?
13.1.
So you're almost there.
Yeah. So we have 11, and then the next week is 12, and then 8.5, and then 7, and then the half. So
That's
we're getting
crazy.
close. We're getting close. Very crazy, but I'm excited. I'm very excited. But it's going well.
Yeah.
What about you? How are things going with you?
Things are good. I've been using my sewing room.
It looks so good, you guys. She needs to do a tour. Everyone comment below. Do a TikTok tour of her sewing room.
I might have to do one.
Because it's so cute. I love it so much.
If I get one person.
We got one person requesting
commenting that they want a TikTok tour.
She'll do it.
Then maybe I'll do it.
So, everyone needs to go comment that because it's very exciting.
And one of these days, I'm going to have something to give away.
Yes.
So,
yes, when we get to like 20 subscribers, maybe we'll do a giveaway.
Yeah, let's do it.
That'll be fun.
So, yeah.
So subscribe. And you might win a Judy original, which
you never know.
So hard.
You never know what it will be.
Yeah.
Might be a beach bag.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a dish towel.
I don't know. Too. Might be a pillow. She might be pillows too.
I do pillows. And I do pillows with very inspirational musical quotes on them.
Yes. She slays that.
Yeah.
So subscribe and you might win a Judy original.
You might.
But yeah, everything's going good.
Good. Yay.
For music moments this week, I don't know, it's kind of a boring week. We don't really have very much, but we have
It was a very boring week.
Mine is Ed Sheeran released a new song.
Oh, good.
And it's the first one from his new album that he's going to be releasing, but he said he's going to be coming. It's like the album is very different, like all of the music's very different, so he's going to release like 3 or 4 singles and then release the album so you can kind of get a taste of the whole thing. So the first one's good. I like it.
What do you think it's more like his, because he says it's different, and I think his rap is very different from his kind of softer songs.
Yeah.
So where does it hit?
He was saying he lived in India for like a year, so a lot of it's inspired by that. This song is like inspired by like Persian things, like the song, it's called Azizam or something like that, which is a Persian word. But so I don't know. I think just like, and I don't know, there might be some country in it. He was saying like, I think it's just kind of all over the place.
Wow.
So we'll see. We shall see.
Very exciting.
But I like the first single, so we shall see what follows. But that's
exciting.
Good. Yeah,
I'm excited.
Alrighty, what about you?
I don't really have one.
Okay.
But I saw something, I think it was on TikTok or somewhere. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to just do it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's rapid fire.
Okay.
So you got to be quick.
Quick, okay.
Ready? So name the concert you'd go to in the 60s.
The Beatles.
70s.
The Bee Gees.
80s.
Def Leppard.
90s.
Queen.
2000.
Usher.
2010s.
The One Direction.
And 2020s.
Taylor Swift.
There you go.
Okay. Your turn. Ready?
Okay.
60s.
Beatles.
70s.
Bee Gees.
80s.
Journey.
90s.
Gosh, I don't know the 90s. Dang it. Celine Dion.
2000s.
2000s. Miley Cyrus.
2010s.
One Direction.
2020s.
Role Model.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay, that was fun. That was
kind of fun.
That was fun. We should do that more
often. It's kind of fun,
That was kind of fun.
It's kind of a
quick rapid fire.
Quick.
What? Let us know what your answers would be.
Actually, the 80s, it wouldn't be Journey. It would probably be George Michael.
Oh.
Sorry. I just said Journey because I couldn't think.
There you go.
Or Wham.
There you go. They slay.
They do slay.
They slay so hard. Okay.
For sure.
Song review. Take it away.
Okay, so the song I had Abby do this week is a favorite of mine. I kind of wanted to change it up. I feel like we were kind of doing a lot of the same things lately. So I thought I'm going to change it up. Yeah. And it is Tom Petty, Don't Do Me Like That.
Yes. So I have obviously heard this song before.
What year did it come out? I was going to see all the years and stuff.
I can look it
up. It was like the early 80s, I think.
But
I like Tom Petty in the early 80s. And then
79.
79. So like the late 70s, early 80s, I was a huge Tom Petty fan.
Yes.
Huge. And then towards the 90s, not as much.
Yeah.
I didn't like him. And that's kind of when he got real popular.
She liked him before he was cool.
I did. I loved him. Then he went mainstream. And
dang.
I didn't like his music as much, but I did love him when he wasn't as mainstream. So what do you think of it?
So I really like the song. This is a song that I feel like I know pretty well.
Do you? Because I didn't know if you would know that one as well.
And it's a good one. I feel like, but as I was listening to it a lot today. So as I was listening to it, I decided this song would be so much fun, like to see live, because it has such a fun drum. Yes. Like the drum is so loud and so fun, and it does a you know what I mean? Like the whole time. So I'm like, this would be so fun to be like at a concert, really close, live. Like the drum would be so loud.
That would be fun.
That like you can feel it. Like I feel like this is a song where you can feel the drum.
Yeah.
And I really like that. It also had I feel like this song had a lot of cool, like you could tell, you could pick out the musical instruments. Like the guitar was really good. There's even like a tambourine in there. Yeah. Like it was fun. I liked it.
It's not a song that has a lot of meaning.
No, it's kind of just a silly, goofy song.
It's just kind of a silly, goofy song. I think he's just trying to tell someone, don't do me like that, or we're not going to be together forever. But it's just kind of a silly song. But I really like it.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good song. It's good, like, jammy song.
Yeah, it's a good jam song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if you knew that one as much as some of the others, but that is a classic.
It's a good one. It is a good one.
So Don't Do Me Like That, Tom Petty.
Abbi approved.
That is when he was at his
really good
peak.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. I'm not the biggest Tom Petty fan in the whole entire world. I definitely like a couple of his songs, and that's one of them. That's one that I do like a lot.
I really like that one too. I like the Waiting too.
Yeah. Waiting is the hardest
Or You Got
part.
Lucky, babe. When I met you.
Such a good one.
Something like that. So
such a good one. So
you're right.
That's a good one.
I found you.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know lyrics.
It's okay. I do. I got you.
Abbi's got lyrics.
I got you.
So yeah.
That's a good one. That was a good song.
Yeah. Something kind of different.
Everyone go listen to it. Yeah. It's a good one. Okay. Change it up a little bit. So today, a couple, like, I don't know, 2 months ago or so, Judy interviewed me kind of about my music journey, what music I liked growing up, like how I was formed through music, kind of a thing. So today I am interviewing Judy, and we are going to get her answers.
Now this could get interesting, because not really interesting, silly, probably. Just because I've liked music for so long, and I have some pretty funny stories about music. But anyways.
So I have most of the same questions. I did add like one or two, but most of them are the same, so we can
Which is good, because I don't even remember the questions I asked you. So
okay. So what is your first memory of liking music, or like a song you really liked? Like your first memory of music?
My first memory of music had to have been like John Denver, Barry Manilow, that kind of music. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to probably say John Denver.
Okay.
And probably the song that probably hit the most back then was Eagle and the Hawk.
Okay. That's such a good one.
Yeah. Just because it was just so, and my family would get into it a lot. And I was like, this is the coolest song. I didn't really get into the lyrics as much like I do now. Like to me, that song is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Like you can see the eagle, you can see the hawk, you can see the majestic. But back then it was just kind of a fun song. Maybe, like Thank God I'm a Country Boy, things like that were just, they were probably my first. That was probably my first. Or like Barry Manilow, like I write the songs. Like I really thought he was the first person to ever write a song. I mean, that's how far back it goes.
That's so funny.
So early 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Barry Manilow and John Denver.
There you go.
Classics.
Both great artists.
The best.
Yes.
Like I still love them both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they're
great.
They're great.
Yeah.
They'll never get old.
Well,
never, ever.
One will never get old because because he never got old.
That's true. The other one has so much plastic surgery.
The other one has arrived at old, I would say.
You would never know he's old with all that plastic surgery.
You'd never
ever know.
Ever.
But he's still good. Even though he can't move his face very much. But he's still good.
Who needs to?
Who needs to move your face when you're in your 80s?
Exactly.
You know?
Okay. So what artist or group would you say influenced your love of music the most?
Oh, that's kind of a good question. That's hard. Let me think. Probably the Bee Gees. No big surprise there. The Bee Gees or the Bay City Rollers.
So good.
I love them, especially in the 70s.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the Bee Gees. Oh, and the Bay City Rollers. They were so good. Yeah, probably them.
Those are good answers, yeah. The Bee Gees are just, they're like, there's a couple of artists who are just on another level, like absolutely out of this world good. And the Bee Gees are definitely one of them.
They are one of them. I've been listening to them all day, actually. I've watched all the Sgt. Pepper. I was cleaning today. This is what I do when I clean. I turn on the movie, Sgt. Pepper's. Don't really watch it too much. I just listen to the music, which...
It's the best. It's the Bee Gees singing the Beatles.
Yeah.
Like,
not only just the Bee Gees. You got Aerosmith. You got Steve Martin. You got Alice Cooper. You got Peter Frampton. I mean, come on. It doesn't get better than that.
Seriously.
And then they listened to their concert too. That was so good too.
Yeah.
Their one night only concert. Yeah. So yeah, probably the Bee Gees. I'm gonna say the Bee Gees.
Yeah. I
have loved them forever.
They're so good.
I have loved them forever.
Okay. What era of music do you relate to the most and why?
I'm gonna say late 70s, 80s to 84.
Okay.
Up to 86, I'm going to say.
Okay.
But probably late 70s, I think. I just love that music.
There really was like 6 or so years there, like 77 to 83, I'd say, where they were just putting out banger after banger after banger.
Yeah. Not only did you have the Bee Gees, you had Andy Gibb. You had Sean Cassidy.
Yeah, you did.
But honestly, if a song that you can think of and you're like, oh, I love that song, it usually came from 1977.
Yeah. 1977 was her year.
79, that's our cat.
If you can hear her, she's fine.
She's fine. She's got a mouse. She lets us, that's how she knows. Not a real mouse.
Yeah, one of her toys.
A toy mouse. She does that, and then we throw the mouse for her, and then she gets all happy.
She's funny.
So, it's so good. What did I? Okay, so yeah. So probably that. But the 80s, because high school, that was my high school time, and MTV was huge. And that's when you got Def Leppard. I mean, come on. Journey, Tom Petty.
So many good ones.
So many good ones. Styx.
So good.
Mr. Roboto.
Yes.
So, yeah. Probably that. Styx even at the end of the 70s. Because they had a lot of good songs in like 77.
Yeah.
So that's probably the era. Probably between 77. Let's give it 10 years.
Okay.
76 to 86.
That's a good amount of time.
Yeah.
And those were your formative years too. So
those
that makes
were my
sense.
formative years. So yeah, they were really good.
Oh, we
Kitty.
have a surprise guest.
She likes to come up and see us.
She likes to say hi.
She needs to get shaved again.
Yeah, she needs a haircut.
She needs a haircut.
Okay. What song makes you happy when you listen to it?
What song makes me happy? There's a lot of songs that make me happy. Right now, Sally, when the wine runs out, that makes me happy. That is just, it's just got the beat. It's just got the beat. Probably that one, like for now.
Yeah.
Probably any One Direction songs.
Absolutely.
I'm going to give One Direction.
Absolutely.
They were so good. And then, let me think of another one. Like back in the day, Def Leppard, probably. Yeah. I always was very happy.
Yeah.
When Def Leppard came on.
They are so good.
And Journey.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably that. Probably those.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Okay, what song do you listen to when you're sad?
Oh, when I'm sad. Probably put a little Bee Gees in there. Like, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? Or, what's another one that I listen to? Just something like that. Like, that one song. Lumineers, Leader of the Landside.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I listened to that one. I'm really sad.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of makes me angry. And then I'm good.
Yeah.
And then what else is another good one that's sad? You know, you always have Seasons in the Sun.
That's a good one.
That's a sad one. I don't really listen to it that much though. You know, probably a lot of John Denver, like Sunshine on My Shoulder. It's just kind of a mellow, like it's not really a sad song, but it's mellow.
Yeah.
And just things like that. But maybe just more mellow songs. Yeah. Like a more mellow song.
Yeah.
But I'm never sad.
She's never kidding. Sad. She has no need to listen to sad
I'm just kidding.
She's
no.
never sad.
That's a good one, though.
Okay. If you could only listen to 3 songs for the rest of this year, what would they be?
For the rest of the year?
Yeah. So it's April. 8 months. What would it be?
Oh, that's a hard one. Because, like, right now I've been listening. I have more songs that make me happy. Okay. But anyways, we'll go back. Well, let's go back a little bit. So Make Me Happy is that song from Noah Kahn.
Dial Drunk.
Dial Drunk. That always makes me happy for some reason. Yeah, that one.
That's a good one.
There's a lot that make me happy. Yeah. But let me think. 3 songs. Because right now, because I get really stuck on songs.
Yeah.
And I can listen to them for months. So right now I am stuck on Role Models. Sally, When the Wine Runs Out. Mm-hmm. And David Cassidy's I Think I Love You.
Okay.
Like, I listen to those songs back and forth over and over and over and over. And I don't know why. I just do.
They're
back
good songs.
Back.
They're good songs.
And I love both of them.
Yeah.
So as of right now, those 2.
Okay.
And then I would have to throw in probably it would have to be a Bee Gees song, just so I can get my
You can't go without Bee Gees.
Maybe like To Love Somebody.
That's such a good one.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good group.
So I think that would probably be my 3, and I would just listen to them over and over and over.
That's a good one. I like those songs.
I think those will suffice me this year.
That's good. Those are good. I like those. Okay. What is your favorite genre of music?
Favorite genre of music is probably just kind of pop music, like Journey kind. No, okay, like Journey, Def Leppard, Aerosmith. Let me think. Who else kind of fits that era? Styx. I guess they were kind of considered hard rock.
I think they're more
like pop rock.
Yeah, they're more like just like rock. They're not like hard rock.
Okay, let's just say rock music.
Okay.
Rock music.
I mean, now they're classic rock.
They're classic rock, yeah. Let's say rock music. Oh, that's so cute.
The cat's sticking her tongue out at me.
She licking you now?
No, she's biting me.
Oh. And then soft ballads and stuff. Like just soft, beautiful songs.
Yeah.
Those are usually my favorite.
Those are good.
With an occasional Post Malone.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know.
There you go.
But I like those kind of like softer songs too. Like, yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. What is your least favorite genre of music?
Probably jazz.
Really?
I don't really like jazz music. For some reason.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think it depends on what kind of jazz.
Yeah.
I like real like 20s New Orleans jazz. I like that kind of jazz. But like not like newer jazz.
Yeah. I don't know. That and probably rap music.
Yeah.
I would love rap music if they only could sing and had talent,
That's your only.
That's my only thing. No, I really hate rap music. Sorry.
It's okay.
For all the rap fans out there.
It's okay.
I don't like rap music.
That's fair.
No, that's okay.
It was also kind of after your time, too.
It was after my time. It kind of started in the 80s, though. I mean, you had Will Smith and
Prince.
Run DMC, but...
It's true.
But even then, I was like, Nah, not for me.
No, that makes sense.
Sorry. Not sorry, actually.
Okay. Was there a band or singer that you thought you would never like, but after I made you listen to them, you now like them?
Yeah. I'm going to say Noah Kahan and Role Model.
Okay.
I didn't think I was going to like Role Model. Thought he was just a little too hip for me. And I actually like him. There was another song I was listening to.
Which one?
I don't know what it's called. It was on TikTok.
Oh.
I'll have to find out what it's called.
Was it upbeat or was it slower?
It seemed like it was a little slower, but maybe a little upbeat.
Oh, I'm trying to think. What's been trending on TikTok? Okay. The cat is now messing with our electronics.
She needs to come down.
She's got to go down. Okay.
Yeah, I really like them.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Those are two of my all-time favorite people right now. So.
Yeah. She hasn't converted me to too many of the women singers, though.
No, unfortunately, I think as far as we've gotten with Taylor Swift is the most we're going to get on the female singers.
I think you're right. Sorry.
Except we just found out that Lorde is releasing new music. So that'll be interesting because I will go down in history and say Melodrama was one of the best pop albums ever put out. It is so good. But
remember when you danced to one of her songs?
Yeah, and it like everyone danced to that song that year. There were so many of them.
What song was that?
Royals.
Oh yeah.
But she's coming out with a new album. But I don't see you enjoying that.
No, I don't think so.
No. But I feel like most of the
I do like I'm just kind of an anti-woman singer.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's another genre I really don't like.
Women
singers. Except for a few. There's Pat Benatar, there's
Celine
Carpenters.
Dion in your
and
rapid fire.
Yeah, Celine Dion.
Did you know she's only like 58?
Yeah, she's really young.
For some reason, I thought she was way older than that.
It's because she married her old.
Yeah, she was married to a really old guy for a long time.
Yeah, her manager.
Yeah.
He was her manager when she was 15.
Like, yeah, I was going to say when she was like young.
Yeah, and then he got divorced and she was 18. They were happy though.
Yeah.
Who are we to judge?
Yeah. I don't know.
They were happy and they had some kids, but that's all right.
Yeah.
But he died. I mean.
Yeah. But for some reason, I think because of her illness as well, she just seems older.
Yeah.
So I was kind of shocked to find out she's so young. But anyways, that's not weird what we're talking about.
I know. So there are a few women singers, and Celine Dion. They have to be really, really, really talented.
Mm-hmm.
Like even a little Barbra Streisand I like.
Oh, okay.
Like a little Barbra Streisand.
Okay.
I love Pat Benatar, Karen Carpenter, and Karen Carpenter. The Carpenters were on the top of my first thoughts of music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too.
There you go. They're good.
They are good. I love the Carpenters.
Yeah. Okay. If you were a famous singer, what genre would you be in and why?
If I was I'd be like Pat Benatar.
Okay. So kind of pop rock.
Pop rock, yeah. A little bit like Thin Edge.
Yeah.
But good, you know. But really good. Kind of having fun out there, singing.
Just doing your thing.
Doing my thing. But unfortunately, I'm not a singer.
Unfortunately, there's no rhythm in that body.
There is no musical. There's no musical in me. There's no music.
But you can recognize good music.
You know, and I think I do recognize good music.
Do.
I think I have a good sense of what is good and what's not.
Yeah, I would agree.
Unless it's a woman singer, then I'm just going to be like,
Yeah.
So you have to judge on yourself.
Yes. On that one. Yes. But everything else.
Let me tell you, I love it.
Okay. Of my music, what do you like the best?
Of your music?
Mm-hmm.
Probably like lately, I really like Noah Kahan and Role Model. I don't know if you could say One Direction's your music. It kind of was.
It's my generation.
Your generation more.
Mm-hmm. Love One Direction.
But I know I really do like those two.
Yeah.
I don't know too many songs of theirs, to be honest. Yeah. I kind of get stuck on
the one or two
songs, but I think they're really good.
They're really good.
So that's probably it.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah. I'll take that. They're both
I know.
great.
It's not really Ariana Grande, sorry.
But that's okay. That's okay. That's like so opposite of what kind of music you like that it's okay.
Yeah, she's really good in Wicked, though.
Yeah.
I'll give her Wicked.
Mm-hmm. She's very talented.
Yeah, she's very talented. It's just not the music I like.
And that's okay.
And that's her.
Yeah. Okay, my last question. What music style or trend do you wish would come back?
Oh, the hair bands.
Oh, the hair bands.
Can we please get the hair back? Oh, that was good times.
That was good times. And we haven't had a good hair band since the 80s, it seems like.
We haven't.
They really disappeared.
Like the glam rock hair band people.
Yeah. They were really good. We just don't have music like that anymore.
We really don't. Weird. We don't have bands anymore. Yeah, that's the problem. You know, people used to get on with their like high school friends. They'd go in the garage and make a band.
Yep.
And that was the thing they did. And sometimes they'd let their hair grow out long and then they'd flip it and
fluff it up
and put it out and then put some eyeliner on. Oh my goodness.
Generally a headband too.
A headband too. Keep it up. Oh, those were the good old days.
Those were the good old days.
Yeah. I would like a little hairband back.
Yeah.
Not that I was really into hairbands, but it would just feel good.
Yeah. Well, they were kind of iconic.
They really were. And they wore these like leather jackets and stuff. It was just like they were tough, but they had their makeup on. They had their hair and hairspray. I mean, come on. It doesn't get better than that.
It doesn't get better than that. They slayed so hard.
Yeah.
They really
did. So music is just really fun.
Yeah, music is really fun.
I love music. I really, like, just to go back from the very beginning, like I was saying, Carpenters probably, I should have put them on there. I just, as long as I can remember, and I was little, like very little, when I started loving music. And like, even when I was really little, and like, they had this thing called Battle of the Bands on the radio every night. I think it was like at 9:00 at night, or 8:00. It's probably 8:00. I probably had to be in bed by 9. But I would wait for it every night, and I just thought, and like so there was some. I mean, I remember Bay City Rollers, that
they were so good.
Saturday night song was so they would take like a song and then they would put it against another one, and then people would call in.
Oh, and vote.
That's
fun.
So that one won a few times, I remember. And, you know, there was just something about music. I remember just sitting in my house, I was little, with my headphones on, listening to the Bay City Rollers, just wishing I would look over and they'd be walking in my house.
They'd be right there.
Yeah. Now that I'm old, it's like, why would they be coming to some random little girl's house?
It's so funny because that's such like a universal thing. Like there's all these jokes now about how like back in One Direction's heyday, there was all this like fan fiction and stuff about them.
Yeah.
That people would write of like their parents selling them to One Direction. And so One Direction would come and pick them up and they had to go live with One Direction because their parents sold them to One Direction. Like I feel like that's such like
something we all wanted.
We all came up with these little funny scenarios.
Yeah.
So funny.
You know, even I remember my mom sewing, like she'd have her patterns all over the floor and I'd be listening to music, jumping over them. And, you know, and then like, even like Seasons in the Sun, that stupid song. Like,
it is not stupid. That's a great song.
It's kind of a dumb song. But when I remember being really little, listening to it and just taking it all in like, oh, this is music. This is beautiful.
This is emotion.
This is emotion in every form. So, yeah.
So good. I love music.
Yeah,
I love music.
We love music, and we always have.
Yeah.
I think we both have always had a big
love for music.
Yeah. But I think, and I feel like we have a pretty good broad liking.
Yeah.
Like, I like about anything.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Except rap.
Except for
jazz,
rap.
Apparently. That is news to me.
You know. Who was it that I really liked, though? There was a jazz musician that he'd play like a trumpet.
Louis Armstrong?
Yes.
I was going to say, like, that kind of era of jazz, I love. I think that's cool.
I do love that. Yeah. So I'm going to cut jazz off.
And just stick with rap.
Okay. Because I cannot stand rap. And
yeah.
I don't even get rap. Can someone explain rap to me? It's like they're just rhyming. It's like they're just saying a poem.
That is what they are doing. That is exactly what rap is. That is exactly what rap is.
Such stupid poems.
No, you gotta feel it. You gotta feel it.
And you have to bop your head.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, I hate it so bad.
Maybe I'll find a rap artist that she likes.
She won't.
That's my goal.
She
for
won't.
2025.
She won't. Because I feel like rap singers are just icky people too, aren't they?
Yeah. A lot of them have had some things, you know.
Like Eminem.
Eminem's had some things.
Ew.
A lot of them have had some things, but you know.
How about Vanilla Ice? Ice Baby.
I don't know if we can call him a rapper.
Wasn't he a rapper?
I don't know. Not in my book of what rap is.
Not in my book either.
No.
Well, maybe a little bit, but.
You know. I'm not a big Vanilla Ice fan, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know much of their catalog other than Ice Baby.
That is it.
That is it?
I think that's it. I don't know, but I think that's it.
That's all I know. So
I mean, he had the hair. He had the little thing cut in his eyebrow. I mean, come on. He was Ice Baby.
He was iconic, that's for sure.
So, yeah. So no more, no rap. No rap for me.
We'll see. If you have any recommendations of like soft rap, let me know.
Let's keep the F words out of it.
Yeah, she also has a problem with the language.
I have a real big problem with the language, and I cannot have the N word either.
That's good. That is all good things. But anyways, that is Judy's music journey. I think it's kind of fun to see like where you start with music and where you're at now, because I feel like it's always going to be kind of influenced by where you began, but there's so much music out there that...
What was your first...
Hannah Montana.
Okay. I couldn't remember what yours was.
Yeah, mine was Hannah Montana.
And yeah.
And I love her till the day I die.
Not quite the Carpenters, but...
Better.
No way.
Better. You ever heard Nobody's Perfect? The Carpenters didn't inspire anyone like that.
That's true.
I mean...
That's true. And they did not sing the Climb.
No.
Oh, I saw that on TikTok, the end there, and she's like, had her wig off, and she was all sad, and everybody's like, you just put it back on. We won't tell anyone.
The continuity errors there were extreme, but I mean, I guess no one did tell because it never made it back into the show that she revealed her secret to her entire hometown.
Yeah. It eventually came out though. She finally had to say.
She did. Well, it was messing with her love life and her friends and her college. Oh, living a double life is so hard.
It is. I don't know how she did it so long.
So long.
But she did. But yeah, so that's my music journey.
Yeah.
It kind of evolved over the years. There's some things I thought I would never like that now I love.
Yeah.
And there's artists like Aerosmith that I was scared of when I was little that I love now.
Yeah.
And even though I think I did love them back then.
You just didn't know it was Aerosmith.
I just didn't know it was Aerosmith.
Yeah.
So things like that. And Billy Joel.
So good. Classic.
There's so many good musicians. Like it's really
so much
hard to just really pinpoint one or two, you know, or a few even. Because I could probably listen. Go and go.
Yeah. Because there's just so much.
So much.
But let us know kind of like what your first introduction into music was and like whose music journey you align with more. I want to know. We want to know.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
okay. Well,
I think that's it for this episode.
I think it is. Look at the cat saying goodbye.
The cat's really needy this time. So she's made many an appearance this episode. If you're watching the video, you'll have seen a lot of cat butts and a lot of cat tails. And...
So I was watching Love on the Spectrum.
Of course.
And this one guy went over to his friend's house and he had this like bottle opener. It was like a butt of a dog or something. And you put the bottle in the butt part, and I don't know why that just reminded me of that, so you can just take that out.
That's so anyways, funny. That is so funny.
It's just when she just did what she just did. Yeah, you would have to understand.
She just likes to flash us a little bit. You just
have to see us on YouTube, so
you have to go watch the video. She likes to flash us, but she's so cute.
It's all right. She's so cute.
But so that's it for this week. Follow us on your preferred streaming platform and on social media, and subscribe on YouTube. It's just From Vinyl to Streaming everywhere. And like and hit the bell button. Give us a review. All of the things.
Yes.
And send it to your friends. And if we get 20 subscribers, Judy's going to do a giveaway. So
I will. I'll make something special.
And comment down below that you want a tour of her sewing room.
If you want a tour of my...
it's so cute.
If you want a TikTok tour of my sewing room.
Leave a comment. Leave a comment. It is so cute.
Because it did turn out really good.
It really did. So, all right. Well, we'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.